lost this wretched tooth of mine.
Oh, you better get it seen to.
I'll be all right.
Oh, you won't find any dentist once you're over the wall.
Come in.
Good morning, sir. Lieutenant Player needs dental treatment. He's in bad pain most of the time.
I'll tell him to go to the dentist.
Well, we've had a bit of luck, sir. The French officer who was the dentist has been transferred. So Player will need permission to visit the German dentist in the town.
Yeah.
Well, with his escape record, sir, I think they're likely to be a bit sticky about it.
I'll tell him to give his parole.
Well, no, so the point is that if he does get permission, I think he should try to make a break for it.
Well, in that case, he'll have to go to the camp doctor and get confirmation that he needs urgent treatment. That's simple enough, isn't it, Pat? You're the escape officer. Can't you get on with it?
Yes, sir. I just thought you should be informed, that's all. The tunnel's not the problem. The tunnel's finished and the Red Cross supplies we've been hoarding are safely stored there. Now, every man will carry enough food to see him safely to the frontier.
How many can go?
As many as possible.
What about the sentry?
I think we should aim at 8.
Well, I can go with 8 as far as civilian clothing is concerned. Phil should have enough papers.
Yes, I do.
Good. Right, let's go over it again. Now, the tunnel comes out on the grass terrace of the German section.
Once there, we can get over the wall easily enough.
That's no trouble.
A square of turf has been cut. We can lift it at any time.
Yeah, but how do you get rid of the sentry?
I thought they were supposed to take him off of there.
That's what we hope, but they haven't done it.
Why haven't they? Any idea?
No, but we'll solve it.
How long does the patrol take?
Well, about a minute each way.
Well, in that case, we could space it out 2 minutes at a time.
Well, it's Baxter.
No, it's too risky.
Well, why not?
He's never out of sight of the place where the tunnel comes up.
It's Helen. What's the latest news, Helen?
Well, the RAF attempted to raid Berlin last night, but failed to penetrate our defenses. 75 bombers were shot down.
What a line!
Yeah, if you believe that, you'll believe anything.
It is on the radio.
We should try listening to the BBC.
Even the BBC admitted 35 of their aircraft failed to return. I did not hear it myself, of course.
So your propaganda boys just double the real figure and add 5 for luck, eh?
It is the German radio which tells the truth. Where's Lieutenant Blair? Try the washroom again. Thank you.
We can't afford to lose 35 a night.
Yeah, there won't be many air crews that get through one tour of ops at that rate.
So, you will be ready 9 o'clock in the morning?
All right.
Good.
Everything okay?
Yes, fine.
That's marvelous. I'll see you're prepared and ready to go. I've decided that Dick should take this opportunity. The Germans are getting him out of the castle.
Yeah, under armed guard.
Admittedly, but still, he'll be out.
Right, well, I'll have this blasted tooth fixed. After that, don't expect me back.
Don't take out too many.
Lucky devil.
Open your mouth, please. Please tell me at once if it hurts.
Right.
Wann hast du ihn gesehen?
Gestern. Der ist versprochen zu kommen.
Ich konnte nicht, hatte Dienst. Aha, hell. You must speak up, please. My hearing's not good.
That hurt!
No, not long now. Was bist du?
1000 Mark.
1000. Kann ich dich kriegen lassen?
Du musst.
Sagt die, kann ich.
Dann kannst du dich scheiden lassen.
Das ist unmöglich.
Oder ich könnte deiner Frau sagen, was passiert ist.
Nein, das darfst du nicht.
Er besorgt das Geld. Wie ist mir egal, aber herbeischaffen musst du es.
Come on, Simon!
Thanks for the trip.
Simon! Thanks, Simon.
No luck. I think I could have made it when we came out of the dentist.
Then why didn't you?
What happened? How much German money have we got in the kitchen?
Why?
I think I know how we can use the canteen tunnel. Let's go upstairs.
Wurden durch konzentriertes Flakfeuer gezwungen, ihre Bomben abseits der vermutlichen Zielgebiete abzuwerfen, ohne irgendwelche militärischen Anlagen zu treffen. 5 Feindmaschinen wurden abgeschossen.
Come. Colonel Preston, sir.
Thank you. Please sit down, Colonel. Sometimes I become aware of certain events in England before you do, Colonel. The prisoner's incoming mail is censored, of course. And occasionally the censor draws my attention to some item which I should know about. You will no doubt be pleased to learn that you have been awarded the Distinguished Service Order for gallantry during the retreat to Dunkirk. I remember my own feelings when I was awarded the Iron Cross First Class during the Great War. Allow me to offer my congratulations to a fellow soldier, Colonel.
Thank you, Commandant.
There's no medal or medal ribbon, of course, but the honor is the same. There is another matter. Your wife has been driving an ambulance in London, I understand. Driving in total blackout, unable to use headlights, must be very difficult.
I had a letter 10 days ago saying that she'd been involved in an accident.
She was taken to the hospital. There they operated upon her. This letter informs you that the operation was unsuccessful. Your wife never regained consciousness. Unfortunately, there was a delay. That letter was posted only 2 days after your previous letter. I am sorry that things like this have to be seen by eyes other than yours, Colonel. I will would like to offer my condolences.
Is there anything else, Commandant?
No, thank you, Colonel.
From the observations we've been keeping on the guards on the terrace, they change their rota every second day. So I calculate Heller will be on that terrace at least once a week. Now, all he has to agree to is to keep at the far end for 5 minutes, keep his back turned, and we're out of the tunnel and over the wall.
Yes. Well, Heller seems a fairly straight sort of chap to me.
Precisely. So is he the type that would take a bribe?
I listened to him and the girl talking. He's desperate for 1,000 marks.
Does it have to be 1,000?
That's what she needs.
It'll take all the German money we've got.
Yeah, if we can get away without the tunnel being discovered, we can use it again.
Right, as Dick said, we could empty the whole place in a week.
You know, if Heller does take the bribe, he'd have to keep his mouth shut afterward.
It's a risk.
Well, I think it's a risk worth taking.
Yeah. Would show them whether this place is escape-proof or not.
Right. Someone's got to gain Heller's confidence. Any suggestions?
Player speaks German.
Right.
Now, I think it's best if he didn't realize how we knew.
But I think Tim's right.
Hasn't he got relatives in America?
That's right. Phil, do you think you could do it?
Yeah, that would give me an opening, wouldn't it?
Good. That's settled. All that remains is to clear this with the old man. Could I have a word with you, sir? Something that needs your approval. Sir?
I've just been told that my wife is dead.
I'm sorry, sir.
I knew she'd been involved in an accident, but by some irony, I've also just been told I've been awarded the DSO. She'd have been very proud of that.
But you've never mentioned your wife before, sir.
No. For in this bloody place, everyone has some private grief or worry at home. If we all talked about it, life would become intolerable.
But if there's anything I can do, sir.
Let's think. You wanted to see me.
Well, I won't bother you with that now, sir.
An hour later, it doesn't make any difference, Pat.
Well, it's just that I wanted permission to use all the German money that we've got.
Why?
Well, the canteen tunnel's finished, preparations made, but we need one sentry out of the way.
Do we know?
Heller.
Do you think it'll work?
Yes.
Well, it seems a good way of investing our money, Pat.
Thank you, sir. Well, I don't want to intrude, sir, but I could stay if you like.
No, thank you. I've some letters to write anyway.
You fellas get as bored as we do.
Probably.
Heard any news from the States lately? Somebody said you had relatives there.
Yeah, an uncle.
Whereabouts is he in America?
Cleveland, Ohio. He's a baker.
I know Cleveland.
He has a shop on West 43rd Street.
No kidding. I know West 43rd Street, too. It's a small world, isn't it?
Gently does it. Phil knows. He'll take his time. wish he would.
You don't have any American newspapers, do you?
Yeah, the Cleveland Herald.
You couldn't get a couple of copies for me, could you?
I've only got the old ones. I read them to improve my English.
Boy, would I love to see an American newspaper. Do you think you could get me some copies?
I don't see why not.
Well, I don't want to get you in any trouble, but I really would appreciate it.
Well?
How about a few bars of Red Cross chocolate to cement our newfound friendship?
You can have the keys to the castle if you pull it off.
What that man needs is to get good and drunk.
You're holding a what?
A dinner party.
In this place?
On Monday. By that time, we should know whether we've got Hella lined up, so we hope it'll be a celebration. Naturally, you're invited, sir.
No. Not me, thank you, Pat.
Well, that's a bit difficult, sir, because you're the guest of honor.
I'd rather not, if you don't mind. You just go ahead and enjoy yourselves.
We just thought it would be an opportunity to say goodbye, get home safely to the 8 lucky ones.
All right, point taken.
Hella's coming. He's got the paper.
Right. We'll get out.
Hella's coming.
Trying to make it natural.
Boot actions have been cut again. England was silent.
You shouldn't believe everything your Goebbels tells you.
Mate,
You should have protected your king with your bishop.
yeah, well, it's too late now.
Thanks very much, Hella. Fancy strolls, home?
Yeah, I could do with some fresh air. Do you want anything, Pat?
Yeah, some oil paints. And a needle and thread. I'll come with you.
Jacket on, it's cold.
Hello.
Oh, hello, the American newspapers.
Thanks very much. That's very kind of you. Hope it doesn't get you in any trouble.
Why should it? America's not at war with Germany. But you are, Mr. Carrington. You were in the Royal Air Force.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect to wind up in Colditz.
And then you should not have joined. Is that not what they say?
In the RAF, yes. How'd you happen to join up?
Oh, it is necessary.
How'd you wind up in Colditz?
Oh, I was wounded. Just for fun, surrendered. A shell. You know, some of those French gunners, they're very good.
Well, that's what I've heard.
In the lungs, so I'm not fit for active service.
Well, that must make your wife very happy.
What, I?
You are married, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, my wife, she lives in Augsburg. That's my home.
American funny papers.
Yeah?
Yeah, the kids love those. Oh. You have any children?
Yeah, I have two. Boy is 5 years old, my daughter, she's 3.
Really?
Yeah.
You have any pictures of them?
Yeah, but not with me.
Well, I'd like to see them sometime.
You would?
Yeah, very much.
All right. One day I will show them. They're very beautiful children.
They look like you or your wife.
The boy, yeah, he looks like me.
Is your wife pretty?
Ah, very. You know, that's the worst part of this war, being away for so long.
It's not natural, is it?
No. I miss her. All the time.
Helen. Just a minute. I don't eat chocolate here.
Oh, Mr. Carrington's are yours.
Well, you can't get chocolate in Augsburg, can you?
No, not now, but...
Take them. This war is hard on kids, too.
You are very kind.
That's nothing. And, thanks for the newspapers.
That is nothing, thank you. I shall not forget this.
You send those home the next time you write.
Yeah, I will. I see you around.
See ya.
Yeah.
How is he?
Getting friendly.
How long is it going to take?
Next time. It's not bad. When you get around to darning socks, let me know, huh?
Come in.
Sorry to disturb you, sir, but we need some of that money now.
How much?
100 marks.
It's on account, is it?
Yes.
How's it going, Patton?
Well, we'll know soon. Where's your children, sir?
Yes, I'm trying to write to them. I don't know if they can read. Someone will have to read it to them. They're nice children.
Who's looking after them, sir?
Well, that's the trouble, Pat. I don't know. There you are.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else?
No, sir. Hello, sir.
I think Heller is coming to show me some of his family snapshots.
I see you're not disturbed. How are you?
Oh, quite well, thank you. Good. Hello.
No, I'm going to go upstairs and finish my book.
Oh, no, you're not going to play cards.
My deal, I think. What are we playing for? 1,000 marks?
And a home run.
This is a good one.
Oh, no, that's not so good.
Your wife has a lovely smile.
Yeah, she does.
And those kids. You should be very proud of them. You're a very lucky man.
Yeah, I'm very proud.
Are you Catholic? I thought because you come from Augsburg, you might be Catholic. Isn't that a Catholic part of Germany?
Yeah, I see. I was brought up in that way, but now, you know.
How about your wife? Is she Catholic?
Oh, yeah, she's a good Catholic. You know, when I go home to Augsburg, I go to Mass with her. She likes that.
I hear you could use 1,000 marks. For an abortion.
Somebody's been telling you lies, Mr. Carrington.
A girl in the town, she's pregnant. It's your child. She's found a doctor, but she needs 1,000 marks. You've got to find that money or you're in trouble. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Well, you can't tell your wife, your kids can't find out about it. What are you going to do?
You know, she was just someone to talk to drink with, that's all. She lived alone. I used to visit her just for somewhere to go. Then one night, we had a lot to drink. It was a very happy evening. And I stayed. And then I wish I had never touched her.
Well, you could get a divorce.
No.
Well, your wife is a good Catholic.
That and I love her.
Well, you've got problems.
How did you find out about it?
No, that's not important. The important thing is to get you out of this.
The dentist. That's right, we were talking about it at the dentist. But he is deaf. Does Mr. Player understand German? I see. So, he told you. How many others?
Not many.
Mr. Carrington, I do not like being talked about the next time Mr. Player makes one small mistake.
Mr. Player is not going to make one small mistake. We'll see that your wife gets a letter about it. We can help you.
How?
1,000 marks. We can get it for you.
You?
That's right.
1,000 marks?
We've got money. German money. We can help you.
And what do I have to do to help you, Mr. Carrington?
Your sentry duties are posted every week, right?
Yeah.
Are you on duty next Wednesday?
Yeah.
At night?
Yeah.
At 10 o'clock, all you have to do is to walk to the far end of your beat and wait for 5 minutes. That's all.
5.
We want to help you.
I can't.
Why not?
It's a risk.
There isn't any risk. Nobody's going to find out what happened. They can't connect you with anything.
I can't.
All right, you tell your wife how much you loved her, and how you only thought about her, and how lonely you were, and how she was the only one you thought about when you took that other girl to bed with you and gave her your child. You explain that, and see if she understands how much you loved her all that time. We can get you off the hook in a second.
How do I get the money?
At 5 minutes after 10, the money will be lowered to you on a string from a window. There's one 2 stories above your head. From that window.
How do I know you keep your promise?
At 5 minutes after 10, if you don't get the money, all you have to do is to sound the alarm. We've got to keep our promise. Have another bar of chocolate. 100 marks in advance. When you agree. Keep in touch. We'll want to be sure you know what you're doing. See you around.
Come in.
Come see if you're ready for dinner, sir.
Well, I said I'd come, huh?
Yeah, but you're the guest of honor, sir. It's customary to provide an escort.
You're being a bit far, aren't you?
I think we better hurry, sir. The chef's a bit temperamental.
All right.
Something about the smoked salmon not being up to standard. Get a trial of wine, sir.
All right, thank you, Dad.
The labels come off the bottle, but we understand it's a very good vintage. Your taste, sir.
That must be 100% true.
It's more quite like
400.
Pass it down.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
You're serving from the wrong side, my man.
Sorry, sir.
Generous. What's this stuff made of, eh?
Well, it's made from dried Red Cross raisins fermented with sugar and distilled. Actually, we got it from the Pole.
They must have cast iron bellies, that's all I think.
You get used to it.
You know, I doubt that very much.
The soup's a sort of minestrone, sir.
Yeah, very sort of.
Oh, what shall I try, huh?
Do, sir.
Your own risk.
That's very good under the circumstances. You are my compliments to the chef.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Tom? Everything all right?
Some noise in the British quarters, sir. They seem to be having a party.
It's dinner time. What's on the menu tonight?
I don't know. Pork, I think.
What, again? Let's have a drink.
Do start, sir. Don't let it go cold.
Do hurry up, Muir. Where's mine?
You'll have to wait. You try doing with no proper equipment.
I have another drink. Thank you. Phil.
This is too easy.
Hat. You think I ought to give him a hat? Hat? You think I ought to give him a hat?
No, they volunteered.
It's worth it. We get 3 corned beef fritters each.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Oh, that's all right. Not to worry. It'll be all right.
Now, give it to me and I'll sponge it off in the kitchen.
No, I'll get
That's
bacon
all right.
and do it
There's
in the
lots of
morning.
hot water. It won't take a minute.
All right, insist.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay.
It won't be a jiffy.
This will keep you warm, sir.
That's a matter of keeping warm. That's how to keep you sober. It must have been a very good idea of yours, Pat. Very pleasant.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, sir.
I think we've all enjoyed it, haven't we?
Come on, how long does it take to sew on a DSO?
I'm nearly finished.
Come on, hurry up.
There. Now, how's that?
You're a bloody marvel. You can take the rest of the night off.
Thank you.
Come on. Oh, yes.
As soon as I'm properly dressed again, Pat, I'll take my leave and let you all get on with the party.
Oh, we'd like you to stay for the toast, sir.
Yes, what taste?
Here you are, sir.
Oh,
Good as new. Dry cleaning by Pilot Officer Muir and Company Limited.
Private Officer Muir seems to have done more than his fair share this evening, hasn't he? Thank you. Whose idea was this?
Captain Grant suggested it, sir, but we all wanted to join in. Colonel, from all of us, congratulations on your decoration, and well done.
Thank you.
Gentlemen. Colonel Preston.
Colonel Preston.
Thank you, gentlemen. No speeches, but thank you all very much indeed.
There is one other thing, sir. About your recent loss. We'd all like to say how very sorry we are.
Yeah. Thank you. Simon, is any more of that Polish plonk left there?
How are your children? Is anybody taking care of them?
I don't really know. That's the trouble. They're very young, you see. They're only 6 and 4. They've been living with my sister in Cheltenham. She's married to a civil servant. He's been posted abroad, and she's going with him. It's my mother, of course, but she's getting on. I'm afraid I don't know if she can cope or for how long. So if I've been a bit offhand lately, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. I know that.
The canteen tunnel is completed, sir. Dress rehearsal is on Tuesday. They're going on Wednesday.
I've got to drop out, sir. This cough, the quack can't shift it. I can't risk a coughing fit at the wrong time. I'll go next time.
We'd like to invite you to lead the escape on Wednesday, Colonel.
I can't, Downing. It's out of the question. I can't.
Why not?
Well, I'm the senior British officer. My duty is here. I'm responsible for all of you, to look after your interests as best I can. Those of you who don't get away. That's my job, not to escape.
The Germans will damn soon find another senior British officer. That's no problem.
No, that's true. You've got better personal reasons for escaping than any man here.
You could be back in England in 3 weeks and see if your boys are being taken care of. We think it's more important for you to be with them than to be in here with us.
over the wall. Then make sure that everyone's clear. Replace the turf from outside. I'm going back to close up the canteen end now.
Good luck, sir.
And you. If this works, I'll see you back in England before you think. So far, so good. They're safely in the tunnel.
You okay?
Yes. Damn this cough.
Next time for you and me.
Yeah.
Right.
Good, get back! Get back, get back! Get back! Stay where you are, Mr. Player. Or I should.
This way out, Mr. Player. Come on, hurry it up. You, Colonel. May I take it that you are in command of this escape? Are any men hiding down there?
No.
I will ask you again.
No one.
I shall immediately inform the Commandant that you have tried to escape. Colonel, no one ever thought you would do a thing like this.
Your conduct in reporting the bribery attempt is exactly what I would expect from a good soldier like yourself, fella.
Thank you, sir.
Was there any special reason why they chose to approach you?
I really could not say so.
You're short of money for some reason? Why?
It is something personal, sir.
Can you tell me about it?
Sir, with your permission, I'd rather not.
Well, if it's a personal matter, that's up to you. I don't know the amount involved, of course, or whether a corporal's pay would solve your problem. In recognition of your conduct, Hella, you are promoted to corporal.
Thank you, sir.
It would also be as well if you were transferred to another camp, You will leave tomorrow morning.
Thank you, sir.
The camp in question is near Augsburg. That is your home, huh?
Yes, sir.
You'll be near your family.
Thank you very much, sir.
Come.
Colonel Preston, sir.
All right. Corporal Heller.
Colonel.
All the men involved in the escape attempt will each receive 30 days solitary confinement, except you, Colonel. A great deal of Red Cross supplies were found in the tunnel. They will be confiscated. The men seem to have done without their Red Cross parcels for several months. Whilst planning this escape, they can do without them for good.
That will be a severe hardship to my men.
Your men? You talk of your men? I had hoped that some sort of esteem and respect could exist between us, Colonel. In fact, I had come to believe that it did. But I can have no respect for a senior officer who deserts the men for whom he is responsible and attempts to escape himself. You are not just another prisoner of war, Colonel. You have failed your men. You have abandoned your duty. Have you anything to say?
No.
$100 marks in advance. Another 900 marks to be lowered on a piece of string from a second-story window. We knew where to find your officer with his piece of string. Who was responsible for attempting to bribe a German soldier? Flight Lieutenant Carrington made the offer. We know that from Heller, and for his part in this affair he will be dealt with. But since you were the highest-ranking officer amongst the escapers, I presume you will not attempt to deny that you were the leader?
No.
Then I hold you personally responsible, Colonel. Offering a bribe to a member of the Wehrmacht is an offense against German military discipline, and as such you will be court-martialed, Colonel. Previous sentences for prisoners of war at courts-martial in Leipzig have varied from 6 months solitary confinement to life imprisonment or death. I will not try to anticipate the verdict of the court. You may go, Colonel.
I want to see the Commandant.
Are you trying to get yourself killed on your way to solitary confinement?
I want to see the Commandant.
The Commandant does not give individual interviews, you know that.
All I need is 3 minutes on urgent, compassionate grounds.
An individual case?
Yes, that's right. It has to do with Colonel Preston's court-martial.
Why?
Urgent, compassionate grounds, sir.
When he's in solitary confinement, it's impossible.
He made his request on the way to solitary confinement, sir. Flight Lieutenant Carrington is waiting, in case it would be convenient to see him now, sir.
Very well. Send him in.
Thank you.
What are your urgent, compassionate grounds, Flight Lieutenant? You have 3 minutes.
Suppose you were taken prisoner by the British. Suppose you were a senior German officer of some camp in Scotland. Suppose you heard that your wife was dead, that you had 2 small boys, and that you were worried sick about them. What would you have done?
Hypothetical questions are neither urgent nor compassionate.
It was urgent to Colonel Preston. You knew what the circumstances were from his letters.
I am not the camp censor. Very few letters are brought to my attention.
He didn't know what was happening to his children. He didn't know whether anybody was taking care of them.
I am in command of Colditz. That is none of my concern.
I was the one who bribed Corporal Heller. Shouldn't I be the one to be court-martialed?
I decide who is to be court-martialed. I do not accept volunteers.
These are some letters I found in Colonel Preston's room. They're from his mother. I think you should read them.
Hauptmann Ullmann.
I think if you read them, sir, you'll see how feeble she is.
Huh?
I think you should read them, sir.
Ullmann. Aufstehen! I have come to inform you that I have reviewed your case. In the light of certain extenuating circumstances which have been brought to my notice, you will not now be sent for court-martial. Instead, you will consider yourself severely reprimanded, and that will be entered on your record. Do you understand, Lieutenant Colonel Preston?
Yes.
You will, of course, receive the same punishment as the other officers involved in this stupid escape attempt. But if it happens again, I will not be so lenient. Some letters came into my hands. They appear to be yours.
Mine.
On compassionate grounds, you will be permitted to write home during your period of solitary confinement. I hope you will soon hear that suitable arrangements for your children have been made.
Commandant, thank you for returning my letters.